So I wanted to show you guys my new reading journal that I made for this year, for 2026. This is the beautiful cover. My husband surprised me with this journal for Christmas, and I jumped right into it and started making my reading journal. It has this really pretty gold in the inside. The pages are just white. And so this is what I put on my first page. And then I decorated it with stickers from Amy Plans Things. This was in her advent calendar for this year. What I did right here was, last year I had bigger ones, but I didn't like it. I had it in my planner and I wanted it in the journal this time, and so I just cut pages out and added the reading list. I believe that's for 100 books. Let me bring it up just a little bit. And then this is the next page, so I might color these as I read books or fill them out. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do there. This is the 100 book challenge. Then this is the book of the month, so once I'm done reading them all, I go in and I'll like star them on here if they're my favorite. And then I'll pick from the starred ones, and then I just put it in a little bracket. And then this is the yearly goals. I did fill some of this stuff out. The yearly wrap up, the book bingo. I kind of wish I would have read these before I put it in here. I might find new ones and just replace it. I didn't like some of I'm not going to read a book from 1920s. Then this is the A to Z book challenge. This is the monthly challenge, like how many books I want to read. I'm going to list them probably once I read them. And then this goes into the monthly reading trackers. And so I just fill it out. I don't do exactly what it says, but I just fill out the amount of books I want to read, the amount of books I did read, and then I write on the calendar the day that I finished, and then I do the stars and stuff, which I don't know if I'll continue doing this since I already have the other thing at the beginning, but this is all 12 months. And then this is going into the book reviews. I tried to make it like cute. Excuse me. I might actually do Dutch doors on each one because they are pretty skinny. So this is going into like the actual reviews, and I'll put like book covers, I'll print those and stuff, and I'm just circling for right now. I might color in like what I felt when I was reading them, if there's any spice, and then the review. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed if I feel like I have to actually review a book with words instead of just giving it stars. So, and then I just it gets all piled up and I just don't end up doing it. So I'm giving myself a little grace this year and doing it however I want. I did print off, since they're double, I think I printed off like 50 so far. And then if I reach that, or when I reach that, I'll print probably another 50. Because I usually read about 100 a year. And that's all I have so far. I am going to probably do Dutch doors, like I said, on all of these just to make it cute. Yeah, so that is my reading journal for 2026.